Good day, everybody. I'm Roberto Azofeifa. I work at the Agriculture Extension Program of the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock, Costa Rica. Thanks to the organizers for this important seminar to share experiences and perspectives on how rural advisory systems are contributing for climate-smart agriculture objectives. The, ex- the extension program in Costa Rica was founded in 1948 when the government established the Public Service for Technical Assistance and Technology Transfer with the goal to increase food production to satisfy an increasing food demand in Central America. During several decades, extension and research worked together. In the 90s, there were changes in agricultural policies. Extension was separated from research, and the personnel dedicated to extension was reduced significantly. In 2016, the program was confirmed for about 100 offices countrywide and almost 400 extension people. This represents a public investment annually of 29 million US dollar. Furthermore, for specialized activities like rice, sugar cane, banana, coffee, cattle, and dairy, there is a considerable group of researchers and technical assistant personnel. Based on experience for more than 2 decades in Costa Rican agricultural sector, implementing initiatives aimed to aligning conservation and production objectives, food security, mitigations, and resilience, the main lessons learned indicate that participation of multidisciplines is a key factor for success in farmers' adoption of technologies. Success depends on the alignment among public policies and technical issues in which the integration among researchers and extension people is very important to solve technical bottlenecks and to foster innovative solutions. At farm level, at farm and landscape level, diversification is a very important good agricultural practice for resilience and agricultural system productivity. The process for technology changing is accelerated through an incentive program for technological changes toward productivity with efficiency and negative externalities reduction. The experience in Costa Rica indicates that for significant advances toward the climate smart agriculture goals, the active participation of private sector is a key driver. For scaling up uh, technological changes to the to the significant results in terms of climate smart objectives, there are key challenges to address. It is necessary to invest in rural advisory services not only for extension and research personnel, but also tools for actionable knowledge and information, funding for innovation and development to accelerate efficiency in agri-food systems, to connect real necessities of technology from private sector with research centers for practical solutions, to strengthening links among research and extension, to know the biodiversity at farm and landscape level and its role in terms of productivity in the short, medium, and long term, investment for added value initiatives to reduce food losses. One of the biggest challenges is with regard to consumer raising awareness on sustainable food systems and to get active alignment from private and public partners in common goals. In the frame of the enable policy scenario in Costa Rica, the main ongoing activities, initiatives to address the challenges are sustainable and organic production fostering program, programs for mitigation and adaptation actions, NAMAs, National Adapted Mitigation Actions like coffee and livestock mainly, Ecological Blue Flag Program, this is an award for farmers who protect natural resources, pilot project on adaptation actions to improve resilience at small farmer systems, good agricultural practices certification program. This is a voluntary standard, especially for vegetables. National Plan on Sustainable and Healthy Gastronomy as a key driver for sustainable food system. Public investment for water supply infrastructure. initiative on agriculture organic residues for energy in order to make more efficient the systems. What are the relevant gaps in our experience? Lack of land use planning tools models. Agricultural input suppliers have not been included in climate smart agriculture approach. Lack of early warning system. Scope of rural advisory systems in terms of number of farmers, only about 20% of farmers are receive the extension service in Costa Rica. Extensions agents average age, absence to efforts for consumer raising awareness. The tax for coming years in Costa Rica are to foster rural advisory service activities at national level for sharing experiences, are MRB schemes for transparency and results evidence, enable conditions to enhance farmers' organizations, capacities for in-farm research, inclusive alliances, to understand the role of biodiversity of climate smart agriculture and protect and use it. Efforts to include consumers as part of the solutions, the role of the consumers in the coming years is very important in terms of what we are going to able to do to improve climate smart agriculture. Convince financing sector to have green credit for climate smart technologies. It is important to involve financing sector because until now financing sector don't know exactly how to offer products for in terms of credits for farmers. Based on the experience in rural advisory systems in Costa Rica, I would say climate smart agriculture is a very complex approach. To reach relevant results in terms of the triple objectives of climate smart agriculture requires resources not necessarily available in South countries. Extension, research, funding, personnel, and to give the information to develop systems intensive in knowledge and information. Climate smart agriculture approach demands for rural advisory systems long-term perspective planning. And this is a very, very challenging issue to cover. Agricultural and environmental perspective must be part of the rural advisory system planning. Rural advisory systems must communicate achievements to the society in order to raise consumer awareness. The role of the society, understanding the importance of the agricultural sector is very important. Public investment in rural advisory system is crucial to reach climate smart agriculture goals. Some recommendations and next steps we have to take in account is to foster planning process based on local characteristics, to promote farmer-to-farmer sharing experiences. It is important for farmers to see how the technologies function in innovation farms, innovative farmers, and then to decide to put in practice these the new technologies. To foster agri-food chain approach, all we have to do is important in terms for all the agri chain, not only for farmers. Scaling technology, information, and communications system to reach more farmers. It is important to give all the farmers information about how to manage the systems in order to have good results in the triple objectives of climate smart agriculture. To develop communication and campaigns for consumer raising awareness. As I mentioned before, the role of the consumer is very important in what is going to happen in the coming years. incentives to accelerate changes in production and consumption patterns, to invest for infrastructure and equipment to reduce food losses, to foster local seed banks to protect food biodiversity. It's very important because the erosion in terms of food biodiversity in South countries are very important. To promote healthy and sustainable diets is the concept of the how to reduce food losses and waste, how to reduce obesity, how to protect soil and to offer clean food for consumers. Well, this is my presentation. Thank you for your attention.